Clearly, I'm still bitter about it. Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today is actually Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I just got home from my work day. I've had a week already. Quite the week. I got home from Vegas on Sunday night. I went to a little Vegas weekend trip with 2 of my friends. I had the most fun time ever. However, I have just been exhausted this entire week ever since it, and just trying to catch back up on my sleep and feel normal again. My cat is trying to get under my couch, and my couch is like this far off the ground. Like, there's no way he's fitting under it, but yet he is still trying. Because his brain isn't this small, but it's not big either. Dingbat, ha 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 ha. Anyways, I wanted to catch you guys up on the weekend and then the past 2 days of the week. Sorry that I'm a little bit behind on this vlog, but I've just been catching up on life. First and foremost, everybody say hello to Bat. He is actually getting his surgery tomorrow. He's getting fixed, and it's technically my first day adopting him because as of right now, I, like, in realistic terms, I'm still fostering him. I guess that the way that fostering cats work is you don't adopt them until they get fixed, and so his surgery is tomorrow. You can see him. Can you say hi to everybody, Bat? Let me catch you guys up on what was basically the last week of my life. So on Friday morning, Bat, hey, you're shaking the camera. We'll see if he complies. He's trying to like dig under this now side table. He's just a kid. He's 3 months old. He's a newborn. He's looking at me with such like such intense eyes. Anyways, Friday morning I went to Vegas. I flew there Frontier with one of my friends. Our flight was taking off at 6 a.m. So it was significantly really early in the morning when I had to wake up for the flight. We flew to Vegas. We walked around a little bit. We checked into our hotel early. It's so hard to vlog when there's just like a cute cat every 5 seconds like popping up, and then you're like, oh, he's so cute. I want to get distracted. We went to a pool party. So I've never done Vegas in like the way that people in their 20s like do Vegas when it comes to like pool parties and clubbing and all that stuff. I've been to Vegas before, but I've never done Vegas in the way that you do Vegas, like if you're wanting to do that type of thing. So on Friday, there was 3 of us total, but one of the friends came a little bit later in the day because she had something earlier. So we went to a pool party. One of my other friends had a connection. Somehow we went to a day club at Marquee, and then at night our other friend flew in. We went to a nightclub. It was so nice because somebody invited us to their table and like nobody was around. It was like dead center, like completely facing the DJ. Stop being bad. And nobody was around us. We weren't sweating. We weren't crowded. We weren't getting pushed and shoved. It was amazing. The next day we went to Palm Beach Club, which is like a pool party type of place. We got sat behind a DJ booth. Tiesto. We got literally front row behind the DJ booth. It was actually insane. We got there a little bit early by accident, so we were just kind of like hanging out, and a security guard was like, hey, do you guys want to stand behind the DJ booth? Like, Tiesto's gonna come on in the next hour or so. Like, do you guys want to come? We were like, sure. We walk up there. We were the only ones up there. People start like funneling in throughout the next like hour or so, and it was like people who got invited by promoters, and apparently we were the only ones that got invited by security. I felt like the coolest person ever. It's not that big of a deal, but I was like, this is so cool that we're like literally like right behind him. I knew him from the song Jackie Chan. That was the only song I knew from him. I'm not as like cultured in the DJ world as a lot of people are. I'm like a diehard Swiftie. I know nothing other than Taylor Swift. What did you just not? He just knocked over one of my packages. Do you want to be in the vlog? We tried to power through the rest of the day and not take a nap and then go out, and it just like ended up not happening. We were so tired we could barely stand. The entire reason we went to Vegas was because we wanted to see Zed, but we ended up going home before he even came out and falling asleep, and it was the best decision ever. Noted for next time if I ever go to Vegas again. Actually, we are going to go to Vegas again because we booked another trip because we enjoyed it so much. Noted for next time, definitely take a nap. You cannot power through. It doesn't matter how young, how old, nobody can power through on that little amount of sleep. And then Sunday we just walked around, did some like window shopping, and then headed home. And then I've just been working ever since. Bat was staying with my parents. He was at my parents' house, so my mom was nice enough to actually drop him off here before I got back, so he was only home alone for like 20 minutes, and he's home alone for 8 hours when I'm on the work day. He had his very first vacation at my mom's house. Apparently he hid in the corner the entire time, but since he was gone, like I think that he likes me so much more now, and I think he's more appreciative of me, and I think he missed me because he is like starting to be a lot more affectionate with me. Last night I turned around and he was sleeping next to me, and I was like, oh my god, he's never done this before. It is very frustrating with the kitten. He's eating his food right now. Can you see him? Because some days we'll make progress and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, and then I think that progress is going to stick, and then it doesn't, and it's like devastating every single time. I feel like we're like reverting back progress, but he's a kitten. He's still learning. I've been reading a lot lot of books. And by reading a lot of books, I mean I'm in the process of reading one book and I'm maybe like a third of the way through. So, you know, a little bit of an exaggeration on my end. But I was reading a book on the way home on my flight from Vegas because I'm trying to learn about the way that cats are. And I screenshotted this one excerpt, I don't even know. This one portion of the book. It really, like, to me is exactly the reason I want to read the book. And it says, we can do much to improve the lots of cats today. Better socialization of kittens, better understanding of what environments cats really need, more deliberate intervention in teaching cats to cope with situations that they find distressing. All these things can help cats to adjust to the demands that we now make of them. And they can also deepen the bond between cat and owner. That's all I literally want. So that is exactly why I'm reading books about cats. I want to understand like why he is the way he is and like what I can do to be the best parent to him and have him be not so skittish, not so uncomfortable, feel confident, feel comfortable, but also be like a respectable, well-trained cat, you know? Reading up on cats. I had a cat when I was younger, but I haven't had a cat since I was like 10 years old. So it's been a while. I think that I unintentionally accidentally assumed he would be more like a dog, in all honesty, and he's not. Like, cats are not like dogs, and I think it's been a while since I've been around cats. So it's like a learning process for me, but I want to do what's right by him. I also got some things for him. He's eating his lunch. I got him some fall toys because he's been starting to chew on like my coffee table decor. So I was like, okay, I think that he is now bored of his toys. And so I want to get a few and just like switch them out. Like, I don't want to constantly be buying him new toys, but I want to get toys to like switch in and out. And so I got him some fall ones because I was like, these are so cute. We have a pumpkin spice latte, we have an acorn, a cinnamon roll, a pumpkin, a leaf. I think there's another one somewhere else that he was playing with, but like, how cute is this? How cute is this? He's ready for fall. The man is ready for fall. Oh, I'm like throwing these toys and he's chasing after them. But I'm so happy that he's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with me. He's wanting to spend more time with me. He's starting to trust me more. He's playing with the leaf. I feel like we're making progress. And although we're not where I want to be, like 3 months old, and I need to be patient with myself, like he's not on a fast track timeline like I am in my head. Play with your toy anywhere but there, because you're gonna knock everything over. But we will train him. Do you like your cinnamon roll? Can you see him in his cinnamon roll? Hey, are you gonna say hi to the vlog? Say, hey guys, it's Bat. He's wanting to attack the camera strap. I see it in his eyes. I'm gonna get down to his level very slowly, and he's running away. Yep, I saw that one coming a mile away. But what I didn't see coming was that he ran close by. My hand is not a toy, but you can sniff it to feel comfortable with me. No? Okay, bye. I got a couple of things in the mail in a giant box. First of all, these are my favorite sheets of all time. I own so many different colors of these sheets. This is the Luxe Club sheet set. These things are the softest sheets in the entire world. They're really affordable. I always get them on sale too. And I wanted to get one for fall. If I'm being completely honest, I wanted this like burnt orangey color for fall. I wanted to decorate my house already, but I didn't end up getting to it because I was out of town. So I'm hoping this weekend I'll be able to. I have a lot of busy stuff going on this weekend. I think today and tomorrow are the only days I don't have social plans for like the foreseeable future. I also really want to spring clean my house. I didn't do a spring cleaning, but I've just been looking through my house. Earrings are bothering me. We're gonna take these out. I've been looking through my house and I'm like, wow, there are so many things that I could donate or sell or that I don't use anymore that I really should do something about. Another thing that I got are these. These are delectables. They're kind of apparently like churros. Not churros. I don't know what they're called. They're like churros for cats. It's a squeeze the handheld lickable treat. I got these for Bat. He already loves these. I really want to start training him that I am comfortable presence to be around, that being around me is like a positive and calming thing, and that like you get to play with me, you get treats from me, like you get to enjoy life and I'm not someone scary, right? We're making significant progress. I really feel like we are making a lot of progress. Some research that I've been doing was to put like these like on your hands or let him feed from you, so like he's seeing like your hand is physically the one giving him this. He loves these. What I'm trying to train him to do right now, not really like train him to do, but I'm trying to make a positive association of like when I get home from work, he gets some of that. I try not to give him all of that. And by try not to give him, I literally started giving him this yesterday, but I'm thinking like a third a day. So cute. He's playing with his cinnamon roll. Do you like your cinnamon roll? Anyways, I want to start getting in the habit of when I get home, I give him some of these treats. So he's like, yay, you're home. You're excited. I'm trying to like classically condition my cat. Are you trainable? Look at him independently playing. What a king. He usually is like dead asleep during this time. I've noticed he's been getting a ton more energy during the day because usually he only has energy in the morning and the night. I like want to get an angle so you guys can see me and him. Like, let's be real. I'm not the star of the show. He's the star of the show. I also got him new food. So I was running out of his kitten food. And a lot of you guys have been telling me that I should try giving him food that's meant for people with cat allergies. So I got him. It's over there. And I kind of want to walk over there and get it. But I'm afraid that me walking past him is going to make him scared. You know what we're going to try? We're going to try not making eye contact, walking slowly. Yeah, cool. The research that I've been doing is says don't make eye contact, walk slowly, and kind of like angle your body away from him. It didn't work. We're still working on it. He's a work in progress, but this is the cat food that I got him. This is also for kittens. It's the Purina Pro Plan Live Clear Kitten. This significantly reduces major allergens in cat hair and dander. So I'm really excited to see him introduce more of this into his diet. Apparently the way that you're supposed to introduce cat food is like very slowly throughout a week, where you add a little bit to their food, then you add a little bit more, then you add a little bit more, then you add a little bit more until it's like their full meal. So that's what I'm doing. Curious to see if that is going to help with my cat allergies. I think the more I'm around him, the better it is. But do you see him? He's so cute. But I will say it's not perfect. I think that just spending time with him and like exposing myself to that allergen is helping my body, but we're not 100% in the clear. I also got kitty litter. And then did I get anything else? I feel like I got other stuff. I guess all the stuff that I bought was for him. He's a lucky man. Are you lucky? Scratching his cheek and he loves it. He's usually more playful and wants to be around me at night, and then like during the day, especially in the morning, he's very like skittish around me, but at night is when he really lets me go. In other news, it's one of my coworkers' birthdays tomorrow, so I wanted to bake them stuff and bring it into the office. So I made these pumpkin bread muffins, and then I did a maple butter swirl on top. It was essentially just the Trader Joe's pumpkin bread muffin mix, and then I added some pumpkin puree, some Greek yogurt, vanilla, and then pumpkin pie spice. It was so good. And then I topped it. I melted the Trader Joe's maple butter something. Where is it? It's in here. Yeah, the Trader Joe's organic maple butter. I melted this and then like swirled it on the top and then baked it. Some of them turned out really good. Other ones got burnt. I don't know why everything in my oven is burning. I think that my oven might be like calibrated higher than what it says it is, because every time I've been baking baked goods the past couple times, consistently every single time it's turned out like this. I'm thinking that maybe I need to figure out a way. I'm thinking of getting an oven thermometer. He really likes the cinnamon roll. I like cinnamon rolls too. Like mother, like son. I tried making those, didn't turn out. Then I ate all of them myself naturally, which that's not what you should do, but that is what I did. So I want to clean up my kitchen a little bit. I do need to film a sponsorship. I still haven't unpacked for my Vegas trip. I need to put away a ton of laundry. I have a lot of stuff I need to do. So I think that we should just get on it and start being productive. I might change into some comfy pajamas first. Hi. Good morning and happy Thursday. Bat is getting his surgery today. I'm a little worried because he does not let me get near him in the morning. For some reason, he's like he has a lot of energy and he's very skittish in the morning. So like I'll make one slight move and he just like bolts to the other side of the house. I woke up this morning to him playing with my middle finger statue. That is not a toy. He's playing with it right now. He's literally carrying a middle finger in his mouth right now. That is so funny. I wish I almost had that camera that's like the Be Real camera where like I could show you what I'm seeing and then you could also see me. He jumped on my coffee table over the weekend and then knocked my middle fingers down and started playing with them. So he chose that as a toy. I didn't give it to him as a toy. And now I'm just accepting that it is a toy for him. So I kind of think it's funny that he has a middle finger in his mouth. I'm working from home today. I'm kind of having like a little bit of an off day. I'm just not feeling myself. Sorry, I like just woke up and this is like my first time talking out loud today. I don't know, I'm just feeling like a little bit off. I'm feeling like very hard on myself and I'm trying to give myself grace but also hold myself like accountable at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like it's a hard line to balance of being like easy on yourself but then like being too easy on yourself or not accomplishing anything that you want to accomplish. I feel like I have not done like a monthly reset. Do you guys know how I used to do like monthly reset videos all the time? I haven't done one of those in a really long time. And part of me is like I kind of think that I want to do a reset video for my, not even a video, you, but just like a reset for myself and like come up with goals for the month because I haven't done that in so long. He's so cute playing with his middle finger. I'm really scared to have to trap him into his crate because he's just not gonna let me. Also, I'm so excited that fall is coming up. I cannot wait to do like pumpkin carving and a pumpkin patch. My friends and I were texting about it yesterday and like talking about all the fall things that we want to do. I feel like there's so many fall activities. I think like fall might be my favorite season. I love the baking, I love the aesthetic, I love everything about it. Oh, I need to renew my book. I have this app called Libby, so I got a library pass for the Scottsdale library, which is completely free, and so I got this app called Libby, and you put in your library card and you can download digital books. I really love that. That's what I'm reading the cat book on. It's called Kitten by John Bradshaw. I feel like all I talk about is a cat these days, but that's like all I really have going on in my life, so I apologize. Eventually stuff will happen, life will happen. Just spent like 10 minutes trying to chase him. Be able to pick him up. You can run so fast. Okay, but everyone, tell Bat good luck on your surgery today. Okay, ready to go to the foster, the Humane Society? He has no idea what's happening. I've explained it to him a few times, but he's a cat. We're gonna put you in your little carrier. No, he's trying to run out. The man. But let's set him out. So his surgery lasted 1 whole minute, apparently. The lady, she was like, he's so cute. And she was like, I don't know if he's loopy, but his eyes were huge. And I was like, yeah, no, that's him. Oh, he instantly hid behind the curtains. I'm just gonna let him. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. He had surgery today. He had a stressful day. Lost his testes.
On the great platform, with our arms on the great platform, slide. With your arms on the great platform, toes your legs. Starting with a big little bit over back. About to shift through this full range of motion. Full range indoors. Sitting 5 exercises. Maybe you want to try something today. You didn't take that like 8 seconds. Everyone lift your palms back under your shoulders. Class, center core.
Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Started the morning off by taking a solid core class. I really do like a 6:30 a.m. workout. I just hate waking up for it. But once I'm out of bed, I'm like, okay, I feel good. I can do this. Everyone, say hello to our adopted son. Last night, he was super cuddly. Like every time I would pet him, he would act like it's like the most euphoric thing ever. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's like, that's so cute. And then I was like, oh, he definitely still has some anesthesia in him. Like he's loopy right now. Like this is not him. Like I would pet him and he would act like it's the best thing in the entire world. And I was like, I'm not even putting my all into this. Like, wow. Like, and then I was like, oh yeah, his eyes were so dilated last night. And I Googled it to make sure like it's okay. It's just from the anesthesia. Look how dilated his eyes were. He also put his head in my yogurt bowl that I was eating as a little dessert. Yeah, so he had his first human food, yogurt. Just look at him. But yeah, his eyes are super dilated, but he's doing really well. I'm not letting him like run around because I still want him to like take it easy, but it's hard because he is a kitten. So I'll let him play, but I won't let him like zoom me around. I'm going to a place called Activate tonight with one of my friends and her boyfriend. I'm gonna third wheel and I'm excited. It's like a little like almost like in-person virtual reality arcade active thing. It's really fun. I'm excited to go to that. That's my Friday plans. And then Saturday I have a bar crawl that I'm going to. You can go to the bar crawl. Bar crawls aren't for little boys. They don't have their IDs to drink alcohol. Stop it. He's jumping and pulling this blanket off of my lap. Dude. I feel like nothing has really been going on in my life other than this cat. Next weekend, I'm going to San Francisco again, which if you guys remember, I've been talking about for a while that I want to move to San Francisco. My camera battery died, of course, right when I want to start talking about this, but the idea of moving has just been like on my mind for so long. And I feel like the reason I wanted to move ultimately was because it's something I've always wanted to do. And it's still something I want to do, but I really do enjoy my life here. So I'm just going to take it day by day. I think my plan still is to move after my birthday. It was going to be moving at the end of the year. I don't know. It's so hard to like give up a good life, but it's for something else that I want that is going to be harder. But I know that it's something that I need to do, something that I want to do. It's so bittersweet to leave a life that you love for a life that's like completely unknown, but it's still something that I really want to do. Also on Monday, I went to an adult gymnastics class. I'll put in some clips. It was such a terrible experience. Like I literally wanted to cry on the way home. It was the worst experience of my entire life. I was actually holding back tears the entire time I was there. It was an adult gymnastics class and it was supposed to be all levels. So like very, very beginner to advanced. I was by far the worst person. They were having us do handstands and cartwheels as a warm-up. I can't even do a handstand or a cartwheel. Everybody else was doing backflip and I was struggling with a handstand. And usually, like, I am always aware that I'm not like an athletic person. I'm not coordinated. Nothing in the athletic department I'm good at. And usually I find it to be kind of funny. Like, I don't take it too seriously. I take it very light. It's like, haha, I'm not great at this. I'm still learning. I'm a newbie. But everybody in this class was like so intense. And you know, if I were to be in a class and I were to be like more seasoned and somebody comes into a class for the very first time and they're a newbie and they're not doing so well and they're struggling, I would be like, I've been there too. Like, that was me when I first started. Like, you're doing great. Like, you're doing better than I was. Like, I feel like I would kind of, you know, encourage the person, be like, you're doing really good. Like, be nice to them. Everybody there was so mean. They were so judgmental, so cliquey, so like judgmental that I was not good at it. And this was all levels. Like, it was supposed to be allowed that like I wasn't good. It's not like I took like an advanced class. So yeah, it was honestly, it like ruined my day on Monday, if I'm being completely honest, because it was just like so, I felt so judged. I felt like it reminded me of like being like in elementary school in PE and like being the most like unathletic kid, and then like all the like athletes were like judging me, you know. I never want to go back there. Originally I was going to do like a 4-week-long series of adult gymnastics because I really want to learn how to do a cartwheel. Considering that it was such a negative experience and I was holding back tears, and the entire time I was like, this is the most miserable thing ever. I cannot wait for time to faster. I don't think I'll ever do it again. I do think that I learned some tips on how to learn how to cartwheel, which I will maybe practice on my own and take with me, but I do not think that I will go back. My neck also really hurt. I tried something new and I hated it. You know what, I'm gonna check that off my bingo card. Did I already do that? On my bingo card, I have do something that I think is difficult. That was difficult. That was traumatizing. That like brought me back to like being like a little kid again in the worst way possible. I still don't have a bingo. This is a bingo card that I made for 2025. Still don't have a bingo. There's many ones that I have like just like one left, but there's none that I have like all done. We will get there. So I really would like to take like a class or something. Like a while ago I did cooking classes. That was like a 6-week-long thing. It's nice to like have something to look forward to throughout the weekday, learn something new, do a hobby with your friends, but adult gymnastics is not going to be one for me. And I've accepted that. But I still want to learn how to do a cartwheel, but just not in an adult gymnastics class. If it was better, like if the people were like, the instructors were very nice, but all that were like taking the class as well were the ones that I felt like were really rude and judgmental. Like took it way too seriously. Like, this should be a fun thing. This is not like a competitive gymnastics class. It's adult gymnastics. We shouldn't be judging people for learning something new and trying something new. That's all I have to say. All I have to say. I took a solid core class, I think this morning, and the girl next to me was brand new and had never taken a class, and she was like, oh my god, I struggled so badly. And I was like, no, you did so good. Like, I still struggle. Like, you did so great for your first time. Like, that's the kind of expectation that I had going into it, that like, that's just like being polite, you know, making somebody feel better if they're new at something, they're not good at something. But no, adult gymnastics, they don't do that. They are very intense and judgmental. Clearly I'm still bitter about it. It could all be in my head, but I kind of for once in my life don't think it is. I kind of for once in my life I'm like, no, because one of my friends was there. I went with one of my friends, and then another one of my friends just like watched us because she couldn't do it because she had something with her wrist where she couldn't do it, and they were both like, yeah, but I was by far the worst one, and I wanted to just like get up and walk away and leave, but I didn't. I'm proud of myself, but I was counting down the seconds for it to be over. One thing that I really want to do today, I think I was mentioning this earlier, is just like clean out some of my stuff and get rid of stuff that I don't need anymore. I feel like I've been just, I don't want to say like hoarding stuff, but especially in these cabinets right here, I have so much stuff that I don't need anymore that just like takes up so much space. And now that I have a roommate, I like don't really have a ton of space for all of his stuff. So I want to go through this and organize it and get rid of stuff that I don't need anymore. But it does take time and energy to do that. One of my newest obsessions that you guys have seen have been matching pajama sets. This is my favorite one at the moment. It's from a brand called Laura Ashley. It came in like a 2-pack. They're literally so soft, so cute. But I wanted to get some match for like fall and Halloween. So I was doing some research and I was like, that is a black cat, so Halloween coded. So I'll show you guys the options of the ones that I saw, and I still haven't gotten any of them. I only want to get one pair. We have this one. I think this one might be my favorite. I have some that are more like on the nose for Bat himself, but I think that this is like so stinking cute. Like, look at that. Tell me that's not so cute. This one, I think this one's my least favorite. And then there's this one, which it has black cats and bats. So I was like, okay, perfect. There's also like a long sleeve version. Hello? Long sleeve version. Hello? Long sleeve version. And then there's this one. I don't know which one I should get. I really like the first one, but like these ones have bats on them and black cats. I've really been into matching pajama sets. I wrote in my notes, I highly recommend that you guys do this, and I kind of wrote in my notes like my hyperfixations and obsessions for each month and like hobby. I feel like I've gotten into so many different hobbies this year and so many different things that I'm like obsessed with, and matching pajamas is definitely one of them. When did that start? Did I not put it in here? I need to figure out when I started my matching pajama obsession. Although I absolutely despise my adult gymnastics class, I did get these. I ordered these from Amazon. They just came in the mail. One of the warm-ups, they had us practice our splits, which I like. If this class had nicer people that were not so intimidating and made me feel bad about myself, this would be the perfect class for me. Cartwheel, handstand, all I want to know. We're never going back there. One of the warm-ups they had us do was to practice our splits, and what they had us do was kind of like lunge on the ground and then use one of these sliders. These are kind of like workout sliders, and stretch out your leg, and it was so nice. I actually got so far down. The guy was like, oh, you're pretty flexible, and I was like, me who has been on my New Year's resolution for the past 5 years to do the splits and I never stretch. So I was like, that's easy, I could do that. So this is what I got. I think these were like $5. What was so embarrassing though was he was like, here, we need someone to demonstrate. You come here, you practice the splits. Me, who literally has not been able to do the splits ever, who's always like, he had me demonstrate it in front of everyone. It was just like public humiliation. Like, it was like a humiliation ritual, the entire thing. And so I went down so far. Like, it was the first, oh, I think it's like a cloud was covering the sun and now it's bright again. I went down so far, like the farthest I've ever gone, and I was like in pain. I was like, I think I might have pulled a muscle, but I thought I was supposed to do the splits, and I was like, I can't do the splits. And if everyone else here is doing cartwheels and hands, I don't know. It really invoked a lot of insecurity in me, I'll be honest. That workout class or that gymnastics class, it made me feel very self-conscious. I did learn some tips on how to do a cartwheel, so I'm going to practice. And then I learned this, so I'm gonna try stretch with this right now. How did they do it? I don't remember how they did it. I'm starting sourdough again, and this is making me so excited. This looks so promising. I'm on day 2, and so I fed it, and it was about to 100 milligrams. Now it's at 250, so it's over doubled inside. It's not ready for me to like bake sourdough with it. There's still a few more days left before it's ready, because this is only day 2 of reactivating the sourdough starter, or like rehydrating it. But look at this. This is so promising. I'm so excited. The idea of a pumpkin cinnamon swirl sourdough loaf is the entire reason why I wanted to get back into sourdough. I just kept seeing all these TikToks, and I was like, you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta do it. My little baby. My small little panther. I feel like recently he's been looking so much like a panther. He's so precious. I really want to decorate for fall. I've been wanting to do it for so long. And so I think what I need to do first is just clean up my house. I actually did go through that cabinet today and get rid of some stuff, which was nice, but I still would love to do like a deeper clean, especially as I'm like switching my closet out to the colder months clothes. But it's not gonna get cold here until like November. So I have time, and I don't want to jump the gun and like get rid of all my shorts and stuff when I still need to be wearing them, because it's too hot to be wearing anything else. This little baby. He loves to lay behind the curtains whenever he's sleeping. I think because it's dark in there. Did I just turn my TV on? I was wondering where my remote is. I finished my TV show that I was watching. Oh, hello. I was watching Rizzoli and Isles, which is like a crime TV show. Love that show, but I finished it. So now I'm watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch, because she has a black cat, I have a black cat, she has a bob, I have a bob. I'm thinking of cutting the bob again because it's growing out so much. Cutting your hair short makes you realize how fast your hair grows. So I'm thinking next month I'm gonna cut it short again, and then we'll see how long I decide to keep the bob for. Because initially what I thought was I was gonna keep the bob and then just like let it grow out and like see my hair throughout all the different phases of growing out, but it's growing so fast, and I actually love the bob way more than I thought I would. I might need to go to the chiropractor. My neck is very sore. But anyways, I need to schedule an appointment, but the bob's gonna be bobbing. I really want to get an Instagram caption that says bobbing for apples, because I think that would be so funny. I think it'd be hilarious. Anyways, I think that I want to clean my house up a little bit just so I can get ready to decorate for fall. Okay, I did some organizing. I feel like this is definitely going to improve my quality of life. I am not kidding. Let me show you what I did. This one is like my tech drawer, basically. These are like tripods, cameras. This is like random tech stuff, some cameras, tripods, batteries, SD cards, have my supplements, chargers, and my hard drive. Like, this is going to improve my quality of life so much. I need to organize this drawer. That's next up. And then I have a lot of trash. Now we're in my bathroom. This drawer right here literally did not change at all. This drawer right here was a literal mess, and now it's just the bare minimum, and I'm so happy about it. I would love to get even more dividers, but in the meantime, I'm thrilled. Like, this is a significant improvement on my quality of life, having these drawers be so much more organized. This one is like still a mess, if I'm being honest. But I mean, it looks less bad, but it's still not good by any means. But I'm calling that a win. I feel like that is going to make my life so much easier. I'm gonna go organize this last drawer because I forgot about it. But if you guys are like me, I get very overwhelmed when things are very like visually cluttered, as I am someone who is always cluttered and has stuff everywhere. So this is going to, I keep saying it, but improve my quality of life. It really is.
Shoulders over elbows, good. So you walk up to hands and toes down. You pause with your hips or something behind hips. Excellent. Here's there, Ronnie's gonna lead you. Rigid, try to avoid rocking. Here it is. Yes. Always on the time.
Happy Saturday, everybody. I feel like I didn't get a ton of vlog footage this week, so I thought I'd take you guys with me on this Saturday. First of all, went to a solid core class, went to Trader Joe's after, came home. These beautiful flowers, my friend Kayla made them for me, and I honestly feel really bad because our friends were like in a group chat like roasting each other, and I roasted her and then nobody responded, so I was like feeling so much anxiety because you know when you say something, you're like, did I take it too far? Nobody's responding. And then I come home and see these flowers and I'm like, oh, now I feel extra bad. I hope she doesn't hate me. You know when you like make a joke and you're like, did that not land? Was that too much? Was that not funny? I've been feeling anxious for the past like hour because nobody's responded. But these are so pretty. This is so nice of her. They were just sitting on my front door. This was so sweet. I don't deserve it, especially after roasting her in the group chat. I really hope she doesn't hate me. They're so pretty. I love being a girl. Did she respond? I texted her and I was like, now I feel extra bad for roasting. She hasn't responded. I feel so anxious. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I think I really took it too far. My anxiety is like through the roof right now. But I went to Trader Joe's after solid core because it's right over there, and I thought I would do a haul of everything that I got. First of all, salmon, my staple. I always get salmon. I eat it every week. I also cleaned out my fridge the other day, which felt so nice. I got 2 things of grapes, which maybe was not my best idea because I go out of town Thursday night, but I'm only gone for the weekend, so it'll last. It'll be fine. I also got this, the mashed sweet potatoes from Trader Joe's. Thought it was very fall. Oh wait, I also got 2 ice creams. I really wanted to try these out, but we'll go through them last. I'm kind of like feeling hyper right now. 2 of the pumpkin bagels, because these are literally kryptonite for me. These are like the best bagels ever. They're so good. I also got the pumpkin bread and muffin mix. I actually made muffins with these earlier in the week and they turned out so good, but I burnt some of them because of my oven. So I wanted to give it a second try, but it was delicious. I got some broccoli to go with my salmon. I also got some bananas because I've been seeing recipes of like pumpkin banana bread. So I was like, okay, perfect. I want to make pumpkin banana bread. And then I got pumpkin pie spice because I realized I didn't have any pumpkin pie spice. You could totally make it on your own. And the lady at Trader Joe's said it was really good. The ice creams I got a pumpkin ice cream and then I got a salted maple ice cream. And I think we should try both these and do a taste test on camera. Okay, she responded to me. She didn't acknowledge the roast. God, I feel like such an asshole. I mean, we were all roasting each other, but she makes me flowers and I'm roasting her in a group chat. I'm such a jerk. I regret it. Okay, this one we're gonna try first is the salted maple ice cream. Oh, that smells delicious. Oh my gosh. Mouth instantly watering. Ooh, and it's like kind of soft right now. Oh my god. There's like gooey stuff in it. Oh my god. That's incredible. Oh my god. It is like, it does make me like thirsty. Okay, now we're gonna try the pumpkin. Mmm. Also very good. Salted maple is like a million times better than this though. This doesn't even compare. Like it's good, but our girl salted maple, my god. These are very good. So I want to decorate for fall today. I have a bar crawl later tonight, but I think I want to shower, wash my hair, and then maybe start decorating for fall. And I hope it doesn't take me too long. The ice cream is really good though. I like pumpkin, but I don't love pumpkin. But it is so fitting for the fall. I'm going back into the salted maple. This shit is amazing. Oh, with a salted maple flavored swirl. It's so good. 11 out of 10. It's so flavorful. I need to stop eating it. When it comes to making this bat wall, what I usually like to do is start off with the bigger bats and kind of make like a skeleton of the line I want them to follow, and then I start filling in the gaps with the smaller bats. And I use blue painter's tape. In the past bat set, I got it on Amazon like a couple years ago. It came with wall sticky stuff, but that stuff like stuck permanently to my walls. So I've learned that the hard way, and I don't do that anymore. So I just use blue painter's tape. It gets harder with the smaller ones with the blue painter's tape because I have to like cut it into like pretty teeny tiny pieces, but with the bigger ones like this, it's not bad. I also kind of like to vary the angle so they're not all going like one direction. They're kind of like, they're all going in a path, but they're not all facing the same way. Also, being up there made me realize I really do need to dust my fan. Alexa, play Halloween fall music. My house is trash after all of that, but I think it looks really good. I also put this there, which I don't think I'm gonna keep it. My little Red Riding Hood costume cape and some pumpkins. Okay, thank you. These ones are from Trader Joe's. They're real. Those ones up there are real too. Do you guys think that Bat is going to have an ego trip when he wakes up from his nap and sees this? So I literally have no idea where the guy is napping. Like, I could not find him. He's definitely somewhere here. There's no way he could have gone out, but I'm like, where is the man? But anyways, I'm really happy with how it turned out. This right here is always my favorite part, like a throw pillow and throw blanket. And then this is the part that's like a literal mess. I just need to get rid of these and put them somewhere. I think this looks nice. What do you guys think? I got some orange sheep. This is my favorite sheep brand. I have these in a ton of different colors. I think I talked about this earlier, but I think this like really makes it feel very fall. Tonight I'm doing something really out of my comfort zone. I'm hosting a bar crawl. If I'm gonna be honest, my anxiety is at like an all-time high. I have no idea why I'm so anxious. I think it's good and like important to do things out of your comfort zone, but my god, it's like really out of my comfort zone. I've never done anything like this, and I feel like it's kind of, I don't say like out of my character, but it's just like not something I would usually do either. But it looked really fun, and I was kind of like, I can't let my anxiety stop me from doing all these things that like ultimately will be fun, I'll enjoy, but just the buildup of it is crazy. I'm very thankful that my friends are coming. I think I invited a couple. Some couldn't go, some could. I think I need to get ready in silence, if I'm being honest. I just don't really like, I don't know, out of the norm for me to do something like this. I think it'll be good for me, and I know for a fact I'm going to have a lot of fun and be glad I did it. I don't usually do things like this, but again, it's good for me. Okay, I need to get ready in silence. I think I'm too anxious to speak. Hello and happy Sunday, friends. I actually had the best time yesterday. Looking back, I'm like, there was no reason to be anxious. It's definitely out of my comfort zone to like post something or do something like that, but it was so much fun. The rosé was amazing. We went to 3 different bars. I had the best time ever. I was like talking away to so many different people. It meant so much that like my friends came out and supported me. Like I just overall had such an amazing day and it was so fun. Afterwards, we went to like a couple bars, got food. This morning, I went to Solid Core, got a matcha with 2 of my friends. I got a pecan matcha. Didn't like it. It's not very good. I like don't love the taste of matcha. Like I like a flavored matcha. This is not flavored enough. Like I feel like there's like a hint of like warmth to it, but that's about it. But today we are going to clean my house. It got a little messy after decorating for fall, so we'll do some cleaning. And then I want to edit this video. The one that you're watching, I will be editing it today because it needs to go up tomorrow. So if you're watching this, hello, this is me from like 24 hours before. Whoa. But again, like yesterday was just such a fun day. Didn't get like a lot of vlog footage by any means because I feel like I was very much so like living in the moment. It was so great. Like the team that was there with Hampton Water, they were incredible. Like it was just so much fun. I keep saying this to my friends and I keep thanking them over and over and they're like, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like it's such a big deal to me. But like showing up to this event, to, like in support of me, I don't know if that's even like the right word, but like they showed up because it was like my thing and it meant that is like doing like the biscuits on my carpet. It just meant so much to me. Like I was like so like emo and emotional last night, being like, my friends care about me so much, they would show up. Like of course they would show up. This is like a fun bar crawl, but to me I'm like, they care about me. Like it's just, I wish that versions of me that was younger, who was like struggling finding friends and people who understood me and supported me and got me, like I wish that version of myself could see where I am now, like surrounded by such an amazing group of people and like doing things that I love, like doing YouTube, having a job that I love, having a son, like all of these things. It's just, I feel very filled. My cup feels very full and I feel really grateful for the life that I'm living right now. I'm eating a pumpkin bagel. Like life could not get any better. I just feel so good and happy, and yesterday was just such a great day. Everybody was so kind, so nice. I met so many new people who were so wonderful. I met some of you guys, which was like the coolest thing ever. Oh, also I went grocery shopping this morning and got a few things that I didn't have at Trader Joe's. I forgot to get like a little bagged salad kit. I love a bagged salad. A bagged salad? A bagged salad. I got some cream cheese. I feel like I got something else. What else did I get? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I guess I, no. Oh, I got milk. I got milk, so I want to make, okay, here's what I want to make. A Ninja Creamy. Hear me out. Pumpkin cheesecake Ninja Creamy. High protein. That's what I'm thinking. I'll need to like play around with the recipe, but I think it could be fire. Also, I read that you can give cats pumpkin puree and it's like good for their digestion. So I want to try giving it to Bat to see if he likes it. Because if it's good for them, yeah, like I want to give it to him. I want him to experience fall. I'm gonna eat my bagel and then clean up my kitchen because it is a literal disaster.